Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, they could break here. Mbappe in acres of space. There's a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Koundé proves too strong. Interesting ball. He's cut it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Swings it across.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hernandez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices, deal with the man or deal with the space.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Koundé. That has not gone well. Rashford. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. It's gone for a throw-in. Nice ball, and he's in here. Driving forward, aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Griezmann. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Camavinga. Palmer. In with the challenge. Fiddles it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Camavinga. He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice gets rid without sophistication. Koundé. Rashford. Tchouaméni works it forward. Rashford. And Alexander-Arnold. Short changes him with that pass. Aim forwards. Walker. Palmer. Hernandez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Mbappe has now penned a new deal, possibly the world's worst kept secret. Stones. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Rashford, looking for the runner. Terrific header! Koundé is there to clear. Rabiot. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. Hoisted in. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well played through for the wide man. And it's hoisted clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham. And it's Walker. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
France can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hernandez to Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Koundé gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Griezmann. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tell. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Kamavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Terima. Oh, it's just a little long.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And they've got a throw. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shot a goal! Here comes the cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Rashford. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Tell. And it's Rabiot. Palmer. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Out for a throw.
Substitution for England, number 21, Rashford.
Pass somewhat
Coming
off
on
target.
the field is number 47.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's had a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's well spotted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hernandez with the foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
Goblas.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's a good ball played into space. Can they find an extra gear here?
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. Great hit! Oh, taken with style!
Offside.
Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gomez. It's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery.
Oh, really well played.
Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Zaire Emery. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's a throw-in. Gomez gets a foot in here. Foden. And the number on the board is 3. He has found the way through. Gets to show off his quick feet. Tomori. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90. Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Those of you making their way home
Well,
on
fitness
public
and
transportation
fatigue, the key
today,
factors
please watch
now
the
as we
screens
head
behind the
for
public
extra
times from
time.
all local major stations.
Coba Kalau didukung
Substitutions taking place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. He's a sharp little ball here. Fofana.
Ah,
And here comes the
shit.
corner.
Shit, man.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. England can start a counter here. Kane. That's headed upfield.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Zaire Emery. Looking for the run. A chance! Mbappe is magnificent! Finally, finally, finally!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer for France after 8 minutes in extra time is number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Substitution in
There's
progress.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Josh.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Hernandez. Saka. Defending was strong and firm. Fofana. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Mbappe considers his options. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, that's a waste. Foden. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. Fofana.
See it?
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Kasih. Di sudut kamera.
Chouameni. Fofana.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Could go all the way here. Oh, it's played into the air. Flowering header. And again. He's got a goal.
Goal.
And that is
Nice.
what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His
Points.
first. Not so much.
Kelas.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Oh, masih babak kedua. Berarti udah masih defensif.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Chouameni, Pavard. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Foden. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Walker. Rice. Now it's Saka. France have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. That's played into space. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played out to the left flank. Played back in. Look at the space here. And the cup, decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players. And
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good spot, he's seen the run. Plays a sharp little ball here. Misi, McAllister.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Iran with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan can counter promptly here. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Misi. Nicely weighted ball. Walker with the cross. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, easy pickings there. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, lack of adventure. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Misi. Kyle Walker. DiMarco makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him play because it's my area. He's a proper defender, Peter, for one thing, but he's also got plenty of pace and an eye for a killer pass, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him making an impact at either end.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kyle Walker. Ah, he's given it away. He's found the way. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Iran are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That has not gone well. DiMarco. Oh, it's played into the area. Now there's big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ibrahimovic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Misi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Casemiro. And the shot! Done delicately. Danilo. Foot in. Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a look up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar, he's picked his way through. DiMarco, Neymar. Great leap! Now, who's going to be first to this? And smartly reclaimed. In again. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Kyle Walker. And that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
McAllister.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? Walker gets into some space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ibrahimovic. Oh, super find.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Oh, good read. Iran have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the run. Kyle Walker. Messi. He's in a great position. There's the shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And here's Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, shooting chance! And in again. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ball's gone astray. Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Di PC bro. Hei, apa lagi nih? Apa ini? Apa pemain? Siapa? Ini siapa tahu dapat sih. Mbappe, pilihan Mbappe. Mbappe nggak sih? Wah, Mbappe guys. Ini poin guys, langsung sikat.
Well, it is one of the most eagerly awaited dates on the European sporting calendar, perhaps the European calendar as a whole. This, no doubt, the greatest festival of sport that the continent has to offer, and it must be said the atmosphere could not be any more fitting. Kaleidoscopic colour, pride,
Let's go,
hope,
France.
expectation. So this is it, Jim. The international tournament in the eyes of so many across this continent.
Yeah, it doesn't mean necessarily I expect to see either of these two teams in the final, but a good start will go a long way in the competition where momentum and form are critical factors at an early stage.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. France do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. He rises!
Allahu Akbar.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Baumgartner. Austria have a free kick. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Threads one in. Camavinga. He's through here. Shot could be on. He's tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe has a goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Posh. Now Lima. That'll be a throw-in. Posh. Chouameni. France are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Tel. Dembele. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. So it is still 0-0. Hernandez. Shapes to shoot. Always going over the top.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Posh. Danso. That's a nicely measured pass. Danso. Posh. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Koundé.
Dembele really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Lima. That's a shade optimistic. Schlager, played out to the left flank. Sabitzer. Koundé. Here's Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Sabitzer. No, he's not getting past him there. Tel. He's in a good position. He's had a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, super ball! And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Schlager gets his pass away. He's looking to set free a runner. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele shifted it to the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sabitzer
2 added minutes
aims
has been
beyond the
indicated.
defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Gregoric. It's a pretty loose pass. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
France
That was the
ahead
first half.
2-0 and they are looking good.
For a comeback. And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Lima. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great
Yes.
chance!
Ui.
And more! And they are pulling clear here. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Pass somewhat off target. Tell. Griezmann. He's on. It's Griezmann! Now, who's going to be first to this? France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is...
Mbappe! Lacking in accuracy.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. There will be a throw-in. Baumgartner. Interesting ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rabiot plays it in. Camavinga. Can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
France have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Oh, look at the space here. Now the finish!
Itu placing.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
After 60 minutes is number 11, Antoine Griezmann.
Things looking so easy, almost too
The
easy here.
attendance for this match
No
was
doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only
71,649.
doubt is how many is coming.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Great
Ball, and he's in here.
Colec.
France couldn't reach.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Griezmann. Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
And now the breakaway. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Griezmann under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has...
And can he put it away? Baumgartner. Time and again, they are... Big chance! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The goal scorer for France.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution for Austria. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Number 26.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution.
Fiddles it through. Now it's Griezmann. He has found a way through. Decent hit! France have now used up all but one of their substitutes. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It's Griezmann! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
The goal scorer for France after 82 minutes is number 20.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Griezmann. Oh, great ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. France have it back and they can go again. He's had a shot! Goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's in!
Oh,
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Six added minutes has been
Looking for
indicated.
options for movement. Ball's gone out of play. He's a sharp little ball here. Terrific header! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And a header! He's found some space. Header! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pass is just off target. Alaba. Now who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings it to a close. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Griezmann collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to announce today's man of the match.
apa yang mau banget, aku gak akan nutup-nutup. Yang mana? Oh, canda. Misi. Enggak gitu yang demi Allah, nggak ada tujuan apa-apa ya. Mau ambek dah gara-gara
So on the face of it, things look simple. Take 3 points from this game and you are through to the knockout stage, the place where everybody wants to be. But football rarely proves to be that simple, and it all makes... Has a goal! Goal! France!
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The goal scorer for France.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Mbappe. Memphis Depay. He's looking to set free a runner. Reinders. Now Simons. Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Dumfries. Reinders. He's got away. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Away from immediate danger. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another time. He's done very well to get to that.
Tell is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Memphis Depay. France making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And here's the great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. De Ligt. A win here so important to their ambitions. Simons. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Reinders. Chouameni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's Camavinga. Shot a goal! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's played forward. Ake cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Blint. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Works it forward. He's big chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Blint. And the finish! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have the
Real chance! It's a goal! And there is his 30th goal.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
France tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Dumfries. Van Dijk. Toll! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had a hit! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Decent hit! He's put it wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Blint. And it's
There'll be
Ake.
3 minutes at a time.
Forward it goes. Can he get it through? That looks a good... He's got tall! He has done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
France have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Everyone, please welcome to the
France
field.
dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Dembele! It's Dembele! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. Nice bit of trickery. And the shot! Danger averted for now. The Netherlands can counter promptly here. Tell. De Jong. Dembele. Dembele! Simons. And Ake. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's only too happy to take that back. De Ligt. Dumfries.
The attendance for this match was
Tell.
71,649.
So we've reached the hour mark. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Tell, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Great hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Keeper always had the measure of that.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution.
Corner number 4 coming up here. The Netherlands can start a counter here. Rabiot being hunted in packs.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
That's a nicely measured pass. Simons. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Colomwani! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Number 25.
Mbappe.
Coming on to replace him is
Camavinga.
number 20.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Dumfries. That has ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Fiddles it through. Real chance here. He's got the shot away! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 20.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 13. Substitution in progress.
Face to face with the... And the shot! He scores! That is his third! Who can stop him?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rapidly approaching the end. France have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Now it's Griezmann, and it's Rabiot. Camavinga. Can he put it away? Oh, impressive strike.
France certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10.
There's going to be another change here. Gakpo getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
The Netherlands are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ake. No, again, there's no way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Blint. Colomboani. Ake cuts it out. Marlen. Interesting ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Jong. Marlen. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be the final act. France through to the next stage of their European mission. Knockout next. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
Lewati. Koin. Ini apa nih? Terlalu mudah tadi ya, profesional gitu. Koinnya sama semuanya, gocap sih, sayang bro. Bener aja ya. Yang penting koin.
Very warm welcome to you from wherever you join us on the continent or indeed around the world. We're settling in here for what will be the first of the round of 16 ties in these championships. 8 teams have bid their farewells. For the rest, the prize remains a potential reality. From now on, it's knockout football in its purest form. The narrative very much losers go home. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. France looking very much ready for action in this opening game of the knockout stage.
Yes, Peter, from the group stage to the knockout round requires adjustment to a very different dynamic. Time can work against you very quickly, so your powers of reaction have got to be much sharper, or else.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery.
Mbappe! Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a go!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gets a good foot in there. Gets his pass away. Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Great leap! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
France have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Rabiot, he's had a shot! And in again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Upamecano. And Koundé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gently done. Tell! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rabiot. Goal! France! And France are in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Schick. Oh, super ball! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's headed upfield. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe! Keeper sees it all the way. Koundé. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chouameni, great defending, strong and determined. Foot in. Tell, looking understandably energised after his goal. Hernandez. Camavinga. Oh, shooting chance! They've managed to get it away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. France have their third corner. Rabiot with the short one.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camavinga. Tell. And here's Rabiot. Rabiot. There's the hit! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without Tell! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
France are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into the... It's Dembele! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he cuts out the supply. The referee's awarded a free kick. Koundé. Rabiot. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, the ball's run loose. Rabiot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Rabiot. Tell. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now they could break here. Camavinga. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tax...
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
France tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Pass is just off target.
987.
Tell. And the shot! Souček. And that has put paid to that. Rabiot stood his ground strongly. He's had a hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Great work on the overlap. Dembele. Traumeri. And they're back on the ball again. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Changement pour la France. le numéro 9. À sa place, le numéro 11. Griezmann. Attention, changement.
Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Rabiot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the finish! Oh, impressive strike.
France certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Le numéro 20. Changement en cours.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe! Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So Colomboani! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Socek. Rabiot.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Camavinga. Colomboani. Mbappe! Mbappe! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chance! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Colomboani. Mbappe! Shot a goal!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that will be the final act. Victory in round one, still of course a lot to do, but it is one huge step forwards. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
Alright guys, kita break dulu dah, mau maghrib nih. Nanti kita lanjut lagi ya di perempat final. Kita tahan dulu. Lawannya siapa sih? Belgia. Gampang lah ya. Sampai ketemu lagi nanti ya.